Hi there, I'm Patricia with Willow Grace Mystic. I wanted to share a video with a little bit more about each of the houses as it pertains to astrology. Remember that the house position of a planet shows where your energy is focused, basically where the action is. And to determine your first house, you need your exact date, time, and location of birth. From there, you're going to know what each of your houses are in your chart and what it is ruled by. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to receive notifications as soon as new content is released. So let's dive in. The second house, I call it the second house of possessions. It is, the mode is fixed. It's an earth. It's a succedent. Planetary dignity is Venus and Taurus. The second house, it pertains to your money, your personal property, your income, your overall security. It governs your personal possessions and belongings that are tangible, like car, clothing, things that you can touch. The second house corresponds to the sign of Taurus, and it's ruled by the planet Venus. And any planetary aspects and positions that occur in this house will indicate something about the status of your health and your personal finances and material wealth and resources. Now, while the first house highlights your inner self-worth, the second house, it focuses on the value of objects that are outside of the self. This is true especially regarding objects that enhance one's personal sense of self-worth or serve as evidence of it for others to see. For example, having a really nice car, modern clothes, a comfortable home, things that you can actually touch and that can provide a sense of security that is above and beyond the basic and essential needs for our survival. The second house, it can show how relatively abundant or difficult your situation is or will be. Now, the second house, this is the house that reveals the financial ups and downs that can be experienced in our lifetime. It shows where periods of long sustained prosperity or scarcity can be signified by the planets Jupiter or Saturn's placement. Because of these planets' long trajectory periods and the energy of expansion, Jupiter, and contraction, Saturn, the effects tend to have a wide generational influence that can impact the economy as a whole. So, but on a more personal level, Jupiter, also known as the Great Benefic, in the second house of a person's birth chart, it can signify an individual for whom everything that they need just tends to come with relatively little effort. These individuals may enjoy a lot of perks and privileges that they don't necessarily earn or have to work really hard for. If Jupiter is afflicted, it can indicate a problem with extravagance or addiction or a penchant for taking things for granted or overestimating the true value of these things. Now, by contrast, where there is Saturn, remember Saturn constricts. Saturn is the planet of karma and the great teacher. So Saturn positioned here or transiting the second house, it can signal scarcity or periods where the needs and wants of the individual, they just don't come as easily. In this house, Saturn can force a very meticulous and responsible attitude about finances and a true appreciation and understanding of an object's value. Saturn can make this person very mindful and careful about their spending, their budget, to pay attention to details and be disciplined with finances. They are always going to try and save money when possible. If Saturn is afflicted, it can bring about a tendency towards hoarding or acting like miser or miserly. Wealth and success can be amassed over time through persistence and hard work, but at the same time, also a lot of struggle and self-sacrifice. So in addition, the second house represents what the person wants or needs in order to feel safe and secure in themselves. It encompasses all the material things that we need to survive and feel comfortable, safe, and protected. This includes the basic necessities like food, water, shelter, but it also includes the luxuries of like fine food and dining, a fancy car, brand new trendy clothes. The quality and abundance of resources available to us are all indicated by our second house. Our short and long-term goals and investments are covered here, as well as business in general. Your income, your personal net worth. They're all the focus of this house, and transits here can reflect the total sum of your personal bank account. It is here that you're going to see your material needs as opposed to your emotional or spiritual needs. The second house indicates what you value, your perception of value, and how well you handle your personal finances and resources. It's also the type of lifestyle that you prefer to lead. For example, having expansive Sagittarius in the second house can suggest a very generous and limitless attitude about spending, and possibly for splurging on travel and sports-related expenditures and putting a lot of money towards coursework and education. The second house also entails what you hope to gain in life, which can change and evolve over your lifetime. It says something about what you're motivated by, be it money, fame, romance. Also, the second house, along with the great benefic Jupiter, can indicate in what ways we are best able to attract and acquire money and resources that are needed to further ourselves, especially with regards to business. Now, when Mars is in the second house, money tends to come and go as it is spent often on impulse and to satisfy spontaneous, exciting, impassioned desires. Uranus here would prompt people to choose an eccentric career or to even show their talents in an unexpected ways so that they can gain in special status. So the second house can truly reveal how superficial or eccentric an individual is. Neptune in the second house, for example, can suggest someone who places less importance on material wealth and vanity possessions. Neptune would elicit a stronger appreciation for a more spiritual form of wealth, like wealth of wisdom. They would be more interested in accumulating karmic credits than actual cash or money. So for this person, their peace of mind is achieved from giving more and taking less, and aligning themselves with what they feel is more meaningful and in harmony with the universe. So I hope you gained something from this, and you will hit the like and follow and subscribe. I would love to hear your comments about your second house and if this resonates with you. I heart you.